The annual conference of the ICAI UK Chapter was held in London, where a variety of important global and economic aspects were discussed. The event featured distinguished speakers from India and abroad, including Anil Agarwal, Amruta Fadnavis, CA Dr. Ankur Aggarwal and CA Anand Rathi. A wide range of key topics were covered in detail, such as the India-UK FTA, artificial intelligence or AI, private equity and new global investment opportunities. So now let's listen to CA Siddharth Maheshwari, or Sid as he is commonly known, who previously appeared on our show CA Ki Kahani CA Ki Zubani, and see how he shares his conversations with the distinguished guests.
अनिल जी बहुत सही बोला हम सभी के लिए कि ICAI I see only AI of course accountants हम लोग जो हैं वो numbers के खेलते हैं, balance sheet और accounts में खेलते हैं हम कैसे आगे आने वाली इस जनरेशन को AI की नज़रों से देखें उसके बारे में अगर आप छोटा सा कोई कमेंट करना चाहें प्लीज़.
No, AI is one tool which discovering himself you know better, but make AI as your best friend. Anything comes to your mind, don't ignore it. Go to AI and ask them, and you see how you are comfortable. Even your time will squeeze, new idea will come, new idea will generate, and you will find as long as you are intelligent.
जी sir.
And then you go to AI, the whole thing different. Is all about the practicing, involving, finding the question. Asking question to AI is the most important thing. 70-80% people don't ask the right question, and then they don't get right answer. But if your question is right, you can you will get way forward. Even if you ask them, what is my opportunity, where I should get the job, this is my profile, what are the kind of job will be best for me, anything you talk about, anything, that reply I have seen is really surprise to everybody. So enjoy this.
Sir,
I wish all of you very best. This kind of energy is not there everywhere.
जी सर.
That energy should continue.
जी सर, थैंक यू सो मच. आपने सर एक बात और बोली, एक सेकंड, आपने एक बात और बोली थी सर, जो बहुत यूज करती है हम लोग सीए फ्रेटर्निटी के साथ. आपने बोला कि 20 कंपनी आपने खरीदी, 10 चली 10 नहीं चली, सक्सेस परसेंट 50%. कमाल की बात यह है कि हम चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स को भी एग्जाम पास करने के लिए सिर्फ 50% ही चाहिए सर. थैंक यू सो मच सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
50% बहुत होते हैं.
It's my great pleasure to have Anand Rathi ji in midst of us. Anand Rathi ji, your name, your firm's name is taken with immense pride, immense respect, and you are a source of inspiration to all of us, not just the Indian Chartered Accountants, but all of us. So, sir, first point to you is how are you feeling this whole environment of being here?
First of all, thanks a lot for inviting me here and talking to me. I think very glad to come to attend this UK chapter conference of ICAI. I think great job done, and I'm very happy because now all the people who come here are basically, obviously, very entrepreneurial in nature. That they have left India and come here,
yes.
And I find that they are doing extremely well in whatever areas they have gone for, whether in practice or in business or whatever advisory work, and therefore it makes me happy to share my views with them about India. So thanks a lot for being with you here. I'm very happy.
I think it's been such a pleasure to listen to you, and I was in the presentation as well. One thing that I did notice, Anandji, was that you yourself are a CA with a gold medal. So you're a rank holder.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll probably take you to the yesteryears. What was your what was it like then, and what will be your words of wisdom to today's chartered accountants who are aspiring to be a chartered accountant, sir?
Most people think it's difficult to do CA, and obviously becoming gold medalist. Yeah. But my belief has been the other way around. I think CA is one of the easiest courses to do. I think what one needs to do is a very broad, study of all subjects. In all other, courses like law or something, you can do selective study and do very well. Here you need a broad understanding and with conviction.
Yes.
So I think if you are able to, answer to the questions, then it's it's not at all difficult.
Yeah.
So even when I became gold medalist, I didn't know what the competition is because in this exam you don't know.
Yeah.
So all you do, you're well, study thoroughly, do the broad-based understanding, and then if you answer to the point to the questions, I think this course is one of the best courses in my view to do for the younger generation.
Absolutely. I'm sure the younger generation will take these words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Moving on to the current economic scenario that we are all experiencing.
Yeah.
So why, and in very simple terms, why should anybody invest in India?
You see, I think we all Indians must be proud that at the moment India is going through its best growth phase. Our GDP growth is the highest in the world and will continue to be so. We are going through the infrastructure investments, huge investments, which is what the economies, grow very fast. And, the reason people should invest in India is obviously if growth is fast, the corporate growth will be faster, corporate earnings will be faster, and therefore markets will grow faster.
Yes.
So my strong belief is markets will grow more than what the nominal growth of the GDP is, which is about 10 to 12%. So if you get growth more than that, you get 14%, 13% return. I think this is the best return anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And therefore,
very rightly said.
Good time for people to invest in India.
Yeah, and then follow up on from that question is, where do you see Indian chartered accountants based here in UK or in other parts of the world can help drive that investment in India, sir?
I think obviously they play a very important role because people who want to invest in India would love to talk to people, Indian people here, and particularly Indian chartered accountants, because anybody will expect that Indian chartered accountants have a lot of understanding about the Indian economy. So I think they will be very helpful. All they need to do is to first understand all the data, about Indian economy. Many times people know only one part and get influenced by, like devaluation of rupee. And they just think that, but one should look at the totality. Look at the end result, what do you want? So as I mentioned here also, look at the pound returns, don't look at rupee. Post-devaluation. And post-devaluation, if it has been able to give the best return in the world, that's a track record. Last 25 years, if you look at it, Indian stock market has given highest dollar return compared to other big economies.
Basis. Yes.
So I think that your worry on devaluation should go out.
Because that is one of the worries that a lot of investors have got in terms of the rupee depreciation over last few years.
Correct.
But obviously you are very upbeat about it. Thank you so much, Anandji. I think it's our pleasure to have you here in this conference. It's our real pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you once again.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Amruta ji, for attending today's ICAI event. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got a very specific question, if you don't mind answering. Your balance in the distinguishing career in banking and in the impactful, and obviously you're making so much impact on your social initiatives. What drives your commitment to the social initiatives?
As you know, I have been a banker for 23 years, and it was for professional achievement, self-fulfillment, and financial independence. But life is beyond all this. You have to give back, and there's so much to do everywhere in our country, around the world. So we need to have this human aspect in our mind, and for that I think so everyone needs to give his or her own contribution, wherein these small drops will bring in ripples and bring in great waves of change. Absolutely. So that's just the thought, that we have to give, we have to contribute, we have to understand where our help in terms of monetary contribution, physical contribution or mental contribution is required, and if we do that together through our human activities, I think so the world will be a better place to live in.
That is very aptly said. Thank you so much, Amruta ji. I think it's a pleasure to have you here at the ICAI event. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for viewing this. I have the privilege of talking to Ankur Aggarwal, CA Ankur Aggarwal, Dr. CA Ankur Aggarwal. A lot to add, Ankurji.
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure to talk to you. First time I think you have come to the Institute of Chartered Accountants UK Chapter
Yes.
conference. So first of all, welcome aboard.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
I will straight away ask you something that we have not seen on the slide. Vivek Oberoi ke saath jugalmandi kaise?
See, Vivek is my more than a partner. He's a brother, and always we enjoys sharing light moments with each other. We used to discuss business very little, but all the time we are in a very chill out zone. He's a very amazing personality, as you all know that, and yes, there are things which we shares. In the boardroom when it comes to the business, but there are a lot we discuss with each other all the time, and we trust each other a lot. So this is how it is.
Okay, fantastic.
So like a
Fantastic.
family member, you can say that.
Yeah, no, great. Thank you so much. One's very specific, and I think you have also mentioned in some of your podcasts about chartered accountant and entrepreneurship combined together becomes a chartered entrepreneurship. Tell us something about this. Why do you believe in this?
See, it's very simple. When I was a kid, I always used to tell my mother that I want to do business, and my mother was a primary teacher, and then every time she tells me, okay, what you will do the business. So I said, no, I don't know. I can do any business, but I want to do business. I don't want to do job for anyone. This is what I was having a mindset since the childhood. I was having no capital, no backup, and nothing like whatever you will be needing for a business. I was not having this, but at certain given point of time, I came to know that for business, you just need a conviction. You don't need capital, you don't need idea. You need conviction, and you need to do it for yourself. This is what business is all about. So, being a chartered accountant, we always do business for each other. We are setting up businesses for all the people, for our clients, managing their businesses, setting up internal controls, managing their litigations, managing their compliances. We actually prepare them for everything, but this is not for us. This is for some tiny capital, tiny fees, which you can
Very
say
true.
that for which we are working. But if we can apply this to ourselves, we can do really wonders. So I call it charterpreneur, and in my opinion, every charterpreneur is a potential billionaire.
Very well said. Very well said, Ankur. Very well said. Moving on to a little bit of what's happening in the macro environment at the moment, right? Dubai has always been a place to invest historically, even up until a few months ago. Now we suddenly see something not quite right, but from an investments perspective. I just heard you saying the resilience of Dubai is coming up. You're obviously very impressed with that. The government is doing all the right things.
Right.
Tell us a bit about what keeps you confident about UAE?
See, whatever has happened in Dubai, UAE, or in the MENA region, it's totally unfortunate. It should not have happened, and we haven't seen it before. But it is not exactly the way the media is showing. The situation is entirely different from the date when it started on 28th of February in the morning until now. The business is going, the people are coming there, they are investing. Actually, we don't have any other alternative of UAE. It's as simple as that. So they have to come. But people tell us that the image of being the safest city in the world has been damaged. But again, I can challenge you that if we can resist from the war itself, what exactly do you need us to prove? Right? We have seen everything. We are the safest country in the world, and we have seen the war also. We have faced 2,800 unidentified objects, drones, missiles, everything, and we have shown to the world that this country is the most resilient country in the world. The leadership is amazing, phenomenal. They knows how to take care of their people. Every single missile has been intercepted. There is no impact on the civilian infrastructure. Basically, we are doing business as normal as it was, and we are building every day. There is a huge inflow of tourists and the residents coming into Dubai, and we are short of supply. So we need to build more, and you need to make money. Simple.
Yeah, no, very well said again. Ankur, one question which is very close to my heart personally as a chartered accountant. Becoming an entrepreneur is very hard, right? when I was doing CA and when most of us, and you mentioned about the 98%, 2% rule, 98% do the employees and 2% actually employ them. Very well said actually. Entrepreneurship is quite difficult. I mean, you are obviously a person to look up to. What is the message you want to give to the young chartered accountants who are aspiring to be an entrepreneur? So you obviously have a responsibility towards the new generation. And the second is, were you not scared when you entered into this venture? Dar nahi laga aapko?
See, first of all, we need to understand this thing that the toughest part of being a chartered accountant we have already cleared. So this is not correct that being an entrepreneur is difficult. Being a chartered accountant is difficult. Being an entrepreneur is not that difficult. Lala, you have seen Lalas, right?
Yeah.
They haven't visited the school even, and now they are ruling us, right? So being a chartered accountant was difficult. Being an entrepreneur is not that difficult. It's just your state of mind. How do you see the things? And one more thing, young entrepreneurs, they just want to understand one thing. Whatever the situation might be, you will be same. Your lifestyle will be same. You will eat the same bread. You will be living with the same family. The situation will not be changed with your profit and loss statement. Take risk as much as you can. Until the age of 30, you can take risk. Even after that as well. But this is the time when you need to build your future. And one more thing. If you are building your future, you might be at loss. But if you are building others' future, whomsoever you are working with, your employees, your extended family, your friends, if you will work for them, you will definitely see you will succeed.
So good, man. I mean, I just wish that we could just continue with the session. But thank you so much.
Thank you, Sid.
It was nice pleasure.
Pleasure is all mine.
Very
Pleasure is all
inspiring.
mine.
Thank you so
And,
much.
The most important thing about Sid is that he is from Delhi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.